On my desk, you see 3 mice, one of which is my current favorite, the SteelSeries Ikari Laser. Okay, the other of which is my old favorite, the Logitech G7. You can see this is a very well-used mouse. I used it for a very long time. And the other one is one that I would love to be my favorite. This is the new Logitech G700. So basically, here's my problem with the G7, which I loved a lot back in the day. This is my monitor. This is a 30-inch monitor. So here's like my foot for scale, okay? Very large monitor. As soon as I went up to the resolution of 2560 by 1600, what I found was that I was noticing a very substantial input lag from my G7. Now, I'd never had problems with wireless peripherals in the past, and I don't know why, but it always seems to me that the higher resolution you go, the more of a problem they become. So back when I was running at, what was it, 1280 by 960, and that was with an MX Duo, I didn't have any issues, but then as soon as I upgraded my monitor to this guy, that is the Dell 2405 FPW, so that was a number of years ago, all of a sudden it was unusable. And so I had to change my mouse at that time, and then when I went from that monitor to this one, Samsung 305T Plus, I had to get rid of my G7 because it was unbearably slow. Like I'd move the mouse and then there'd be a very, very perceivable lag, and then the mouse pointer would move. So I went to the Ikari Laser. Now the G700, this one is just a unit from our inventory, so I only get to tinker with it for a little while here. But what I wanted to know was, is there any perceivable input lag with the G700 even at very high res? And the answer is pretty much no. So that was basically the whole point of this video, but I can take a little bit of time and show you guys the drivers, which are excellent, by the way. I mean, we've come to expect that from Logitech. So you can assign all the buttons, and there are many buttons. Oops, you're going to have a hard time seeing that, I suppose. Yeah, there we go. So there's some buttons there, there's some buttons there and there, there's buttons all over the place. So you can assign them to whatever you please. You can assign different DPI settings to a bunch of different profiles. You can set the report rate. You can set all kinds of great stuff like, what is it called? Snapping or something along those lines. Angle snapping, right, where it'll correct for straight line movements, which I hate, by the way. I keep that off. These are actually my preferred settings. So I got a few different DPI settings. I got speed, I got acceleration, not using the native OS. I've got the polling rate up nice and high, which is a good thing. Okay, buttons, right, scrolling, you can change that. Battery, oh, my mouse's battery is low, which is fine because you can actually plug the G700 in and use it as a wired mouse and let it charge like that. Okay, I've also got it set to the power mode of max gaming, so that might have something to do with it. I can manage macros. I love Logitech's macro software. I use it on my G15 at home and my other more different G15 at work. And so thank you for checking out this little video. So for anyone who is wondering, well, what's the latency like? What's the wireless latency like? You know what? It's pretty darn good. It's not perfect. It's not quite. I can feel it, but it's not bothersome. It's very, 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 very slight, and I'm really quite impressed with the G700. And for some reason, my camera won't focus anymore. I guess that's the camera telling me it's time to end the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to... Wow, really? It won't focus at all. Look at that. Did I press manual focus? No, but I have it on now, so maybe that'll fix it. Yeah, there we go. So thank you for checking out this video. Don't forget to subscribe to Linus Tech Tips for more unboxings, reviews, and other computer videos.